I'm Jonathan Jones reporting. President Trump continues his aggressive push to get Asian leaders to agree to pursue ending North Korea's missile and nuclear programs. He spoke Monday alongside Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe about the North Korea crisis and defended his strong language on North Korea.
The regime continued development of its unlawful weapons programs, including its illegal nuclear tests and outrageous launches of ballistic missiles directly over Japanese territory, are a threat to the civilized world and international peace and stability.
From Japan, Mr. Trump will travel to South Korea, then China, Vietnam, and the Philippines. It's the longest trip to Asia by an American president in 25 years. The gunman who killed 26 people at a Texas church appeared to have been motivated by a domestic dispute with his in-laws, and officials said he had sent threatening texts to his mother-in-law before launching the attack. This is Texas public safety official Freeman Martin.
The cause and manner of the death in this with the shooter will be determined by a pathologist during the autopsy. However, investigators found evidence at the scene that indicates the subject may have died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Police say the shooter was Devin Kelly, a 26-year-old dishonorably discharged U.S. airman who opened fire Sunday on worshipers at a Baptist church in Sutherland Springs, Texas, not far from San Antonio. Authorities said Kelly called his father as he sped from the church to say that he had been shot, apparently by a neighbor who heard the shooting as it unfolded, and then exchanged gunfire with Kelly, who told his father he didn't think he'd survive. This is VOA News. Former U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry says the Iran nuclear agreement is working, and the decision by President Trump to decertify the agreement was made without any facts whatsoever, and according to Kerry, that is, just pulled out of the sky.
The Iran nuclear agreement is working. It is doing precisely what it was set up to do. I've heard some people, including the President of the United States, say there's a violation of the spirit of the deal. Well, as one of the principal negotiators of that agreement, let me just say to you, there was no spirit of the deal. There is no spirit of the deal. The deal is contained within the four corners of the agreement itself, period.
That was Kerry speaking to a group in London on Monday. Monday marked 35 years since Cameroon's President Paul Biya took office. His supporters are marking the anniversary with celebrations, but his opponents are calling for him to stand aside when the country holds a presidential election next year. Correspondent Moki Edwin Kinzika reports from Yaoundé.
This song, praising Biya for bringing peace and development to Cameroon, blasts through loudspeakers in Nanga Eboko, a town in central Cameroon, where thousands of people have been brought in to celebrate the anniversary of Biya's rise to power. Among the speakers is Benjamin Zibi, an official of Biya's CPDM party. He says Biya's supporters are proud because a majority of Cameroonians have adhered to the party's policies for 35 straight years.
Les populations camerounaises, dans leur immense majorité, ont...
He says he can spend the whole night enumerating what Biya has achieved as president, but that the important thing is that he has constantly made sure all Cameroonians live in peace and feel happy in their country. Moki Edwin Kinzika for VOA News, Yaoundé.
Mexican police have detained a polygamous cult leader wanted in the United States on charges of pedophilia. The man is also a suspect in the murder of 3 U.S. citizens in Mexico. In a statement, prosecutors said Orson William Black, Jr. was arrested in the Mexican border state of Chihuahua, along with his 4 wives and 22 other people, including minors. There's more on these and other late-breaking and developing stories from around the world, around the clock, at voanews.com and